growing up, in Lane's schooling at Al-Aqsa, you often would come across the disparities that existed in the community, and particularly in the south of Johannesburg, which is the poorest of the region of the city. And staring informal settlements in your face also gives you a perspective that, life isn't the same for everyone. And so for me, inequality started there, just questioning, thinking about this in a bit more depth as I grew older. And thankfully, I had good teachers who also encouraged me to volunteer and participate in programs like that of Sanzaf or Al Imdad Foundation very young. And that rootedness, working with orphanages, working with community centers, then started getting me more involved in and passionate about young people. And subsequently, by the time of age of 16, I was elected to Crescent's Cricket Club, one of the oldest non-racial clubs in the country. And that moment was a powerful one because for the first time, it wasn't just a placement. I had mobilized young people to play cricket. And over the space of having 8 players to leaving the club with 4 full squads and 2 junior teams by the time I had left was a result of mobilizing, getting young people engaged in sport and activity that were not, the many other social vices that exist. And so that's sort of the formative stages of my activism life. I do think the 28 years has been quite fulfilling in different aspects because, from charity to organizing to political work, there's been various aspects of my story that I hope people find inspiration from a particular perspective that you don't have to feel powerless in the face of such systemic violence where you don't have the right to work, you don't have the right to dignity, you have the ability to act wherever you are. And for me, that has been the consistent story, is that it's not just this glamorous, I'm leading with some bold perspective, but lead with where you are, lead where you can, and that in itself will help shape society differently.